Hi, Sandy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K rock and metal channel, and today's video is one that I've got a feeling I'm really not going to enjoy. The band is called Atrocity.
Atrocity?
And the song is called Mallicious Succubus. I've never heard of this band, so I'm kind of intrigued to know what it's about, but this has all... I'm not an extreme metal guy. This feels like this is going to be an extreme... It's either going to be death or extreme death metal, in my opinion. So you guys are going to love it. So anyway, we're going to watch the whole video all the way through to the end. At the end of it, we'll give you a full breakdown and talk about it. It's 7 minutes long.
Oh.
Yay! Can't wait. Let's do this. Let's kick it in. we go. Atrocity and Malicious Succubus. I cancelled the last minute's worth of titles at the end of that video. I'll get to that point in a minute when I get to my turn. But Andy, over to you, mate.
Okay, well, I do know this band. I've never actually heard them, but I do know quite a bit about them. That was Atrocity from Germany, and they basically, that band, including the vocalist, formed with Liv Christine the band Leaves Eyes. Atrocity, they sort of, operated in parallel, but Leaves Eyes is basically Atrocity with Liv Christine chucked in as lead vocalist. And you can certainly hear some similarities because, from my understanding, they were sort of German death metal from their early part of the career. But that was very Leaves Eyes. And Alexander Kroll, the vocalist of Atrocity, he does very minimal vocals with Leaves Eyes, just backing. So I was interested to see how he performed as the lead vocalist, and I really liked it. That came across really well. The video and the lyrics obviously conveyed what Succubus is, sort of female demon who seduces men for their own gains and steals their soul and whatever. So I really enjoyed that. Reminded me of Cradle of Filth from the intro, which for a song you're using as a promotional video was far too long. I can understand the concept for the video, and they wanted to sort of do that as a music video, but the intro was best part of 2 minutes, and it was too long and too boring to be a captivating music video that's going to grab somebody who's perhaps sort of scrolling through YouTube, or should it appear on a music channel for whatever. But I think that really, really good, more gothic metal than perhaps their sort of original death metal roots. Midway through, when there was a female vocalist introduced who was a character in the sort of story of the video, I thought it was the girl who was guesting for that one of the very first reviews we did. That band where they all dressed up as different historical figures. What were they called? She was War Kings. Yes. Yeah. Was it Morgana Le Fay from War Kings?
No idea. I'm not sure, but okay. I don't. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. Yeah.
It could have been her. Whether it was, I don't know. But I liked her contribution as well. But yeah, great video, really good song. But I was just thinking, this is like Leaves Eyes without Liv Christine at the moment. Okay. But yeah, probably a band I should check out. So they've been around for a long time, if I'm right. But yeah, enjoyed that.
What about you, Kirk?
I'm surprised I've never come across this band.
Hey, whoa! Stop the engine. This is a band you've never come across, Kirk.
Never come across them.
You are fucking slacking, mate.
I know.
How the hell have you never heard them?
With a name like that, you'd expect.
Pull your head out, Ross. Do some research, mate.
Yeah, no. I was fearing the worst. I was thinking, oh God, are we in for 7 minutes of unreconstructed, monotonous death metal? And it was the complete opposite. Andy, now you've pointed out, I have found them on Encyclopedia Metallum. I'm shocked that band has been going since 1988. You would just assume this is a band that formed 5 years ago. And apparently they started off as a grindcore band called Instigator, changed the name, went in a death metal direction, and then they just seemed to go through all the genres in the 90s and 2000s, gothic rock, industrial. That, to me, I actually really enjoyed the intro. I don't think that they laboured the point on the intro. That really suited the video. I agree, Cradle of Filth vibes, certainly, in that first 1 minute and 30 seconds. Carl Orff as well, Therion. Really dramatic, wasn't it? Gothic metal that makes you feel like you're about to be struck by lightning or condemned to death by a fallen angel. The biggest surprise, when that first riff came in, that was just pure black metal, but I mean mystical black metal, like Burzum, and it even had a simple 2-note drum beat as well, didn't it? So there wasn't actually that much death metal in. I really enjoyed the vocals. And I'm surprised that these have a project with Liv Christine. So good to learn that, Andy. It makes me want to listen to Leaves Eyes now just to see what it's going to sound like in comparison to this. I don't think the song was too long either.
Not now they're not. Kirk, they party company because that was Liv Christine's husband.
Oh, was it? Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So they parted ways personally, and of course then she she parted ways from the band as well. So their first probably 4 or 5 albums features Liv, and then they've got somebody else involved. I don't know, like I said, they run Atrocity and Leaves' Eyes almost in parallel, from what I understand.
Well, that was quite dramatic, that song as well. I could easily get through an album because I really wouldn't know what to expect. When you look at this band and that they've gone through so many genres, that could be considered a weakness. They don't know their true identity. But I like bands that are willing to experiment. Andy, now you've mentioned it, when we were preparing for our Liv Christine, obviously Theatre of Tragedy, into, yes, I remember you saying now, Leaves' Eyes, should we mention this? And we decided not to ask about that, didn't we? So yeah, it is.
They insist. Well, it was quite clearly stated that we wasn't going to cover that.
Yeah, and that's understandable. You don't. There's certain things off limits, and a husband and wife that have split up clearly is one of them. But yeah, I'm surprised how much I enjoyed that. I was feeling the worst. I thought they did approach it almost like a classical composition. Yet you could still easily identify the certain parts. Just one thing I will say, the acting was absolutely atrocious in a comical way at times. Those female protagonists, oh my God. When she cast her eyes on one of her enemies, that's got to be some of the worst acting I've ever seen. And she probably won't mind that. This is a music video. So, Dave, what did you think? I think that's what people want to hear because you don't listen to this type of music.
Yeah, gonna keep this simple to the point. Didn't mind it at all. Did think the intro, that 2-minute intro, didn't need to be there. I understand it needed to be from a point they were trying to tell a story. But as Andy said, if we weren't watching it for a video reaction, I would have switched off by there because it was just going on and on. Oh, it's her with a flame. Oh, it's her on a waterfall. Oh, it's her with a flame. Oh, she's on a waterfall. Okay, fucking get on with it. I've had enough now. You can get those couple of shots in quite early on, condense it down. Maybe if that's on the album, I guarantee that synth thing at the end is used as they're off the stage doing a costume change or getting a drink while that plays, so they have time to do that, or it's done as an intro tape, or they just drop all that and kick straight into the song. They do not stand on stage with that going on as a live performance. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments down below, but I can't see it. And if it was, I'd be like, get on with it. But as far as the video, yeah, it's 7 minutes long. A minute of it was outro, 2 minutes of intro. So it's a 4-minute song, and that was fine. The 4 minutes worth of song, I actually quite enjoyed it. Weirdly, when the guitars kicked in over that first verse, it actually reminded me of 1988 Beneath the Remains guitar sound when we were listening to Inner Self earlier. I'm like, fucking hell, this is exactly the same guitar tone that we got on that. There wasn't a lot of weight on it. And then the next section kicks in, and we've got so much levels of synth playing going on and orchestral and stuff. I'm like, I felt like there was a bit of an imbalance of the overall instrumentation on this track, that certain, like the girl's vocals when she started singing, felt just too low in the mix. So she didn't really come through. She sounded really thin. But I liked all the elements. I just felt like there was a little bit of an imbalance of the overall sound of the song. Like the video storytelling, of course I'm going to like a storytelling. It's well shot. There are some acting points that you pointed out. Yes, the look thing there. When you do a stab thing, when you stab someone, just saying, when you stab someone, your knife doesn't do this. It goes in and then you have to force it out. And so when this girl's sort of like pretending to straddle him doing this, and then it cuts to another shot and she's still doing that, and you can see his chest with not a single bit of blood on it. I'm like, guys, continuity, man. If you're going to cut that shot, you put blood on the chest so you can see the wound, or you can see where the blood's dripping down. And because it didn't, that bit, I'm like, look, there's just small little bits that you could have got there that would have just made that little element work. Like the girl being strangled.
The strangulation scene.
When you're strangling the girl and she's like that. I would fight. I would have been fighting back if I'm getting strangled. You know what? I'm like, no, okay, time to die. All right. Oh, well. it's like, come on. When he got stabbed in the bed. It's like, who does that? So there's a little bit of key role acting that I would have, if I was directing it, would have kind of gone, yeah, we need to work on that, or do a couple of quick cuts to make it not look so obvious. But I am going to say the stylization of it looks great. I love the lighting on it. I love the overall visuals, and I am just playing it as a music video, and everyone works on a budget, so you get the best you can. And musicians are not actors. Simply put, they are not trained to do it. So you're asking people that have never done it. Andy, you had that experience with me on Sunday on the Telescribe video, and it is that you're literally just going, walk there, do that, and you capture it, and you go, we're going to make the best out of that footage. Because you could spend hours trying to get someone to do something and get it 100% looking authentic. So overall, though, I did enjoy it. It isn't going to be a band I'll check out because it's just not my style of music. But I thought it was good for its genre. And just need to maybe... Something in the mix just wasn't quite right for me. But there we go. Atrocity and Mallicious Succubus. Now, if you enjoyed our video today, please do like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.